Hi, I'm Mark. This is my 2021 review for Pisces Sun sign and Pisces rising. In 2020 we saw a lot of restrictions placed on us, a lot of limitations, and this year we want to break free from those. There's movement in the planets. Jupiter and Saturn will be in Aquarius for 2021. Aquarius is your 12th house. This is the house of the unconscious. Now, normally people say, well, it's not too good having planets in your 12th house. But for you, the 12th house is the house of Pisces, ruled by Pisces. So this can be a good thing. This is a year when you can get in touch with the unconscious. This is a year when you can get in touch with the spiritual side of life. It's also a year to work hard, but in the background. Normally, when there's planets in the 12th house, you would say, well, you need to work on something that will come to fruition when these planets move into the first house. So next year, 2021 will be a year when you're working in the background on things. You'll be working very hard. There may be projects, there may be things that you've come up creatively with that need a lot of work and a lot of time, attention, and these can be worked on all year. And then next year, when Jupiter goes into your first house, everything will expand, everything will grow, and this will be fantastic. In January, Jupiter and Saturn both make hard aspects to Uranus. Now, this could be a tense month to start with, but once we get over this month, then things will be better. Uranus is in your third house. This is the house of the mind, of the intellect, of learning, of communication. So this will make all these a little bit difficult to start with. Jupiter will want to push ahead. Jupiter will want to start new projects going. Jupiter will want to make the most of opportunities, but Saturn has the opposite effect. It wants to limit things, it wants to slow things down, it wants to organise things. So yes, January there may be opportunities, but it's also time to organise and to get things running smoothly, things running to plan, be disciplined, and then you can make the changes. With Jupiter and Uranus together, this is a great opportunity for you to learn things and to learn different things, how to communicate differently. Jupiter's in your 12th house unconscious, Uranus is in the house of the mind, so the way you think, the way you communicate, the way you learn things is all going to change. There'll be different ideas coming in there, much more creative, much more intelligent. You know, you'll be raising your game on the intellectual side. Jupiter makes 3 quintiles to Uranus during the year. Now quintiles are interesting because they're only tiny aspects, but they can uncover hidden talents, and these hidden talents will come from your unconscious. There'll be things you didn't realise you could do, or ways of working that you didn't realise you had the capacity to do. So there's been 3 of these during the year, and it'll be interesting to see what comes up. In February, there'll be no fewer than 6 celestial bodies moving through your 12th house. Now, hopefully you'll be able to take advantage of this. This is a good time to get in touch with your unconscious. This is a good time to meditate or get in touch with the spiritual side, to spiritual things. It's also a good time to do therapy if you want to do some therapy. It's a great time as well for getting new ideas, new things coming through from the unconscious. It's a good time to get in touch with the psychic side as well. All this can be a little bit distracting, so it's not a good time to concentrate in February. But then, on the 21st of February, all the energies, all the planets move direct, and there's no retrograde planets at all. And you can take the best advantage of this because they'll be going through your sign first. They will be going direct until May, when some of the planets will then start to go retrograde. But while they're direct, you can really tune into their energies and really get on with things. There's also a very positive aspect between Saturn and Chiron in February. These two bring out the best in each other. They really work well together. So there's a time when you can get really, really well disciplined. You can really put your mind to things and get organised. Chiron's the healing planet, and he's in your 2nd house. So if there's any wounds or any issues regarding finances or self-worth issues, then these can be healed at this time, and you can release them and move forward. In March, around your birthday time, it's one of the best aspects you can have. Neptune, your ruler, is conjunct Pallas Athena. The two work very well together. They really do combine well. This is when you can get divine inspiration. You have Neptune, who represents spirituality, the artistic and imagination side, and you have Pallas Athena, who has wisdom, strategy, creativity and also intelligence. So you can't ask for more, really. This is a great time to put a plan in action, a strategic plan for your life. This is a good time to explore the creative side. This is a good time to get in tune with the divine and find a path for yourself that suits you and is spiritually good for you. In May, we have the first lunar eclipse of the year. This one is part of the Saras 5 South cycle and is renowned for bringing happy events, joy and new ideas. This one happens across your 4th and 10th house. So this will be connected to career or your chosen path forward. Be connected to the home as well. The Sun is in your 4th house of home and it's conjunct the North Node. Now the North Node is our spiritual way forward. So something's going to happen here that will take you forward in the right direction. We talked earlier about planning and getting a strategy. Something will happen now to put you on the right track. Something connecting with the home or the past. Maybe you're going home. Maybe this is a way forward that's going to open up for you. But there's also a link with the career, because the moon is in the 10th house of career or your destined path. The moon is conjunct the south node, which is your past. That's where you've come from. So there's a strong connection here with past and present. We have a fantastic solar eclipse in June. This one belongs to the Saras 5 North cycle and is renowned for bringing insight. It's flashes of inspiration, it's hunches, dreams, visions, connections and messages from the spirit world or the unconscious. This is really good for you because it squares the Pallas Neptune conjunction we were talking about earlier. So this is going to be amazing. You're going to have things coming through to you to guide you, to help you on your way. This is also in the 4th house, so again there's some connection with the home that comes in here. The only negative side is that at the same time there's a Mars-Pluto opposition, and Mars-Pluto oppositions can be quite tense. You've got the god of war up against the god of the underworld, and anything can happen. It's a time when accidents can happen, so you need to pay attention. It's a time when you can clash with people, with power struggles. People can be aggressive, so you need to keep calm and concentrate, because with all what's going on with the eclipse, it may be difficult to concentrate because you'll be in another world. So keep your feet on the ground and concentrate, and you'll be good. In July, the black moon Lilith moves into Gemini, and wherever she goes she causes a shadow. The shadow is part of our shadow self that we need to look at and recognise. The shadow in Gemini is that of acceptance, approval. Do we need approval from others? No, we don't. We have to be a person in our own right. We need to stop looking for approval. We need to stop looking for acceptance. We need to be unique. Stop worrying about what other people think of us. In September, the black moon makes an aspect to the North Node, and this is where your home area is. It's your 4th house. It's your past. So now we have to reconcile the past to move on into the future. If you can heal the past and let go of past behaviour patterns, the path ahead will open up in front of you, and you'll be able to see the way. In November, there's another lunar eclipse. This one has the same cycle as the one we had in May, so it's a similar feel to it. We have good news, happy events, and this is around your 3rd and 9th house. So there could be good news about travel, could be good news back around communication or through paperwork. The eclipse is square to Jupiter. Jupiter brings opportunities, so this is going to be a good one for you. Then in December there's a second solar eclipse. Now this one happens again in your 4th house. So there's a lot of concentration around your fourth house this year. This one is in conjunction with Mercury, so again there's a communication, a learning event with this. This one usually has insights. This is the same series as the one we had in June. It has insights, it has hunches that need to be acted upon. And these are to do, again, with your way forward, because the solar eclipse is conjunct the North Node. The North Node is our spiritual way forward. So there's a lot of clues for you this year. There's a lot of evidence to suggest that you'll be getting on the right path and you'll be going down the right route. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my review of 2021. If you'd like more detailed information, please tune into my monthly forecasts.